What is up, everyone? I'm going to start off by telling you guys I did the first video, which was the preparation of this ring. So that's helpful for, some people are new to crafting. That's why I'm doing that. I want to show the early steps. I know there's lots of people out there that, have been doing this for a long time, but for some people, that's an important step. And if I just completely ignore that, then I could be leaving someone with no idea how to get to where I'm at right now. And then that leaves them the only option of buying the base with it already on there, which, a few people may be able to do that reasonably, but then it's going to get really expensive because most of the rings that are going to have this on it are going to be selling for higher prices because it's a high level item base. It's going to be, they're going to be expensive. There's not going to be very many cheap ones. So I repeated the same process with a Shaper ring to get my level 12 Assassin's Mark. Now I have the Awakener's Orb. And the thing that I'm going to say is on both of these, whatever you choose as your final base, I wanted the steel ring, which I chose it because this craft is highly luck on how good it's going to wind up. It's guaranteeing us that we are going to have the Assassin's Mark in the suffix, and we're going to have the Frostbite in the suffix. So there's a lot of ways that we're going to be able to take it if we want to make it better after the initial roll. However, for myself, I have two builds that this could work out well on. So there's a lot more possibilities for this ring to be, possibly a lot better for one of my builds. But the way that we're focusing this video is because these two rolls are so rare, we're basically crafting with the intention of whatever we get on the ring, we're going to make do with that. And then that's why we have our floater slots, because, I'm going to lose a little bit of fire resistance and some cold resistance, and I'm going to lose some number to number damage. But the end result is, I'm going to have the implicit of physical damage, which is going to make up for a little bit of my number to number loss damage, assuming I don't hit those things. For myself, this may not be something that I actually use. It's probably going to wind up going my other character. My eventual one is probably going to be a really expensive craft. Just being realistic. But the reason why I'm saying this is because you have to basically realize that the two curses are so strong that in your build, it essentially is stronger than a perfect rolled percentage crit Elder Chest. Why is it that I'm making this as your option to go to and being like, take whatever you get? Because for this craft, you can do it for under 5 exalts. For 5 exalts, you can guarantee that you have the two curses on the ring. How good the other stats are is going to be completely random. And you have to be realistic. You have to go into it expecting everything else on it's going to be shit. And if you go into it that way and you're like, the reason why I'm doing this is because it's going to push my effective crit, not having an expensive Elder Chest, I'm still going to be able to wear the Zodiac, and I'm going to have that really high effective crit chance. I'm still going to have the Assassin's Mark for the debuff, and the only thing that I'm going to have to change outside of this is I'm going to have to change my anointment, which now golden oils aren't that expensive, so that anointment change is going to cost you about 1 EX. So this is a super powerful addition to the build. And if you're keeping the Zodiac for your defenses, then that makes it so that you get all the damage pretty cheaply, and you get to keep that really strong chest for your defenses. Which means also we get to keep our tree how it is, which means you guys get to keep all that damage in the tree. So this is how you can take the build how it originally was and give yourself that massive damage increase without having to spend hundreds of exalts. So we're going to go ahead and do it. The base that we're going to want to keep is going to be the second one that gets hit. That's this one for me. This is my destroyer base. This base does have to be rare. Someone once was like, you don't have to have it rare. Yes, you do. The one that you're keeping has to be rare. Remember that you have to make sure on both these items that there is only the one stat that you want that is influence. Otherwise, it is going to randomly select one of the stats. So that is absolutely important. So I apply to this first, and then to this. Now I have... Wait, what? I don't know what just happened. Did it just give me a random shaper stat? I didn't think that that was possible to happen. This is my first time doing these curse rings, so it's possible that we're not able to get double curse. That's the only reason, unless they changed how the orbs work. I didn't have any other... I didn't have any other influence roll on that ring. So either that's just a complete glitch, or it's not guaranteed to keep them as we suspected, as most stuff is working. I think that that's a glitch. So from what I'm reading, people have been able to do this. So maybe I had a rare case where it didn't work, but I don't have any curse from the original. I don't have any influence roll from the original one. I have 2 shaping, and there was no other influence roll to come off of the other one. So this is learning experience, because it means that they've either changed the Awakener's orbs, which this ring is now my only choice is to try to natural roll it, which good luck. Which that puts it into a massive investment state, which I was planning on eventually doing. I wasn't planning on doing it right now because I don't have a ton of currency, but yeah, I don't know why it didn't work for me. I'm gonna have to go back and look at the footage because I was pretty sure I only had one redeemer, and the thing is I have no other redeemer stat on here. So there's absolutely nothing that I have experienced from any of the crafts that I've done that makes this make sense. But this is a great warning call to anyone that's going to be crafting these, because they may have changed a function that makes it so that it's not guaranteed what you're keeping on the ring or on any item. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look more into this. And I will get a follow-up video once I figure out what's up. Thanks for watching. Peace.